You wish to have a word with me, I'm told.
Yes. I have a little secret to unfold. Before I speak, however, it would be wise to close that door and look about for spies. The very last thing that must happen now is a repetition of this morning's row. I've never been so badly caught off guard. Oh, how I feared for you. You saw how hard I tried to make that troublesome Demise control his dreadful temper and hold his peace. In my confusion, I didn't have the sense simply to contradict his evidence. But as it happened, that was for the best, and all is worked out in our interest. This storm has only bettered your position. My husband doesn't have the least suspicion. And now, in mockery of those who do, he bids me be continually with you. And that is why, quite fearless of reproof, I now can be alone with my Tartuffe. And why my heart, perhaps too quick to yield, feels free to let its passion be revealed.
Madam, your words confuse me. Not long ago, you spoke in quite a different style, you know.
Ah, sir, if that refusal made you smart, it's little that you know of woman's heart, of what that heart is trying to convey when it resists in such a feeble way. Always at first, our modesty prevents the frank avowal of tender sentiments, however high the passion which inflames us, still to confess its power somehow shames us. Thus, we reluct at first, yet in a tone which tells you that our heart is overthrown, that what our lips deny, our pulse confesses, and that in time, all no's will turn to yeses. I fear my words are all too frank and free, and a poor proof of woman's modesty. But since I'm started, tell me, if you will, would I have tried to make Demise be still? Would I have listened calm and unoffended until your lengthy offer of love was ended? And being so very mild in my reaction at your sweet words, not giving me satisfaction? And when I tried to force you to undo the marriage plans my husband has in view, what did my urgent pleading signify? If not that I admired you, and that I deplored the thought that someone else might own part of a heart I wished for mine alone?
Madam, no. Happiness is so complete as when from lips we love come words so sweet. Their nectar floods my every sense and drains in honeyed rivulets through all my veins. To please you is my joy, my only goal. Your love is the restorer of my soul. And yet I must beg leave now to confess some lingering doubts as to my happiness. Might not this be a trick? Might not the catch be that you wish me to break off the match with Marianne, and so have feigned to love me? I shan't quite trust your fond opinion of me until the feelings you've expressed so sweetly are demonstrated somewhat more concretely, and you have shown by certain kind concessions that I may put my faith in your professions.
Why be in such a hurry? Must my heart exhaust its bounty at the very start? To make that sweet admission cost me dear. But you'll not be content, it would appear, unless my store of favors is dispersed to the last farthing in the very first.
The less we merit, the less we dare to hope, and with our doubts, mere words can never cope. We trust no promised bliss till we receive it, not till a joy is ours can we believe it. I, who so little merit your esteem, can't credit this fulfillment of my dream, and shan't believe it, madam, until I savor some palpable assurance of your favor.
My, how tyrannical your love can be, and how it flusters and perplexes me. How furiously you take one's heart in hand, and make your every wish a fierce command. Come, must you hound and hand me to death? Will you not give me time? time to catch my breath. Can it be right to press me with such force? Give me no quarter, show me no remorse, and take advantage by your stern insistence of the fond feelings which weaken my resistance?
Well, if you look with favor upon my love, why then begrudge me some clear proof thereof?
But how can I consent without offense to heaven toward which you feel such reverence?
Oh, if heaven is all that holds you back, don't worry. I can remove that hindrance in a hurry. Nothing of that sort need obstruct our path.
Must one not be afraid of heaven's wrath?
Madam, forget such fears and be my pupil. I will teach you how to conquer scruple. Some joys, it's true, are wrong in heaven's eyes, but heaven is not averse to compromise. There is a science lately formulated whereby one's conscience may be liberated, and any wrongful act you care to mention can be redeemed by purity of intention. I'll teach you, madam, the secrets of that science. Meanwhile, just place on me your full reliance. Assuage my keen desires, and feel no dread. The sin, if any, shall be on my head. You've a bad cough.
Yes, it's bad indeed.
A bit of licorice may be what you need.
No, I've a stubborn cold, it seems. I'm sure it will take much more than licorice to cure it.
How aggravating.
Oh, more than I can say.
If you're still troubled, think of things this way. No one shall know our joys, save us alone, and there's no evil till the act is known. It's scandal, madam, that makes it an offense, and it's no sin to sin in confidence.
Well, clearly I must do as you require and yield to your importunate desire. It is apparent now that nothing less will satisfy you, and so I acquiesce. To go so far is much against my will. I'm vexed that it should come to this, but still, since you are so determined on it, since you will not allow mere language to convince you, and since you ask for concrete evidence, I see nothing for it now but to comply. If it is sinful, if I'm wrong to do it, so much the worse for him who drove me to it. The fault can surely not be charged to me.
Madam, the fault is mine, if fault there be, and...
Open the door a little and peek out. I wouldn't want my husband poking about.
Oh, why worry about the man? Each day he grows more gullible. One can lead him by the nose. To find us here would fill him with delight, and if he saw the worst, he'd doubt his sight.
Nevertheless, do stop a minute into the hall and see there's no one in it.
The man's a perfect monster, I must admit. I'm simply stunned. I can't get over it.
What? Coming out so soon? How premature. Get back in hiding and wait until you're sure. Stay to the end and be convinced completely. We mustn't stop till things are proved concretely.
Hell never harbored anything so vicious.
Tut, don't be hasty. Try to be judicious. Wait. And be certain that there's no mistake, no jumping to conclusions, for heaven's sake.
Madam, all things have worked out to perfection. I've given the neighboring rooms a full inspection. No one's about. And now I may at last...
Hold on, my passionate fellow! Not so fast! I should advise a little more restraint. So, you thought you'd fool me, my dear saint. How soon you wearied of a saintly life, wedding my daughter and coveting my wife. I've long suspected you and had a feeling that I'd soon catch you at your double dealing. Just now you've given me evidence galore. It's quite enough. I have no wish for more.
I'm sorry to have treated you so slyly, but circumstances forced me to be wily.
Brother, you can't think.
No more talk from you. Just leave this household without more ado.
What I intended...
That seems fairly clear. Spare me your falsehoods and get out of here.
No. I'm the master. You're the one to go. This house belongs to me, I'll have you know. And I'll show you that you can't hurt me by this contemptible conspiracy. And those who cross me know not what they do, that I means to expose and punish you, avenge offended heaven, and make you grieve that ever you dared order me to leave.